Welcome to your 5 minutes of personal and professional development. Today we're going to break down the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Imagine having a map to redesign your life, to go from being someone who reacts to what happens to them to being the architect of your own destiny. This book doesn't offer magic tricks, but a profound change from the inside out, based on universal principles that will guide you toward personal and professional effectiveness. It's a manual for building a solid character through habits that will take you from dependence to independence, and from there to interdependence, the highest level of maturity. The journey Covey proposes is divided into 2 stages, the private victory and the public victory. The private victory is the foundation of everything, the internal work that no one sees but that changes everything. It begins with the first habit. Be proactive. This means you are in control. You are not a puppet of your circumstances. Between what happens to you and your response, there is a space. And in that space lies your power to choose. Proactive people focus on their circle of influence, on what they can change, and don't waste energy on what worries them but they can't control. The second habit is begin with the end in mind. Have you ever stopped to think about how you'd like to be remembered? This habit invites you to define your personal mission, your deepest values. It's like building a house. Before you lay a single brick, you need the blueprints. Otherwise, you go through life aimlessly, reacting to others' agendas. With that clear vision, we arrive at the third habit. Put first things first. This is about the discipline of acting based on your priorities, not your urgencies. Covey teaches us to distinguish the important from the urgent. Many people live putting out fires in constant stress, but effective people dedicate their time to what is important, but not necessarily urgent: planning, prevention, improving their skills and their relationships. Once you've achieved self-mastery, you're ready for the public victory, to interact effectively with others. This is where the fourth habit comes in. Think win-win. Life is not a competition where for one to win, another must lose. This mindset seeks mutual benefit in all interactions. It is based on an abundance mentality. There is enough for everyone. To achieve win-win agreements, you need the fifth habit. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most of us listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. This habit asks us to practice empathetic listening, to put ourselves in the other person's shoes, to see the world from their perspective. Only when the other person feels understood will they be open to listening to you. The sixth habit is synergize. What happens when 2 or more people truly work together, valuing their differences? The result is much greater than the sum of the parts. 1 + 1 can equal 3, 10, or 100. Synergy is creative cooperation. It's about finding new and better solutions that no one has seen individually. Finally, for all of this to work in the long run, we need the 7th habit: sharpen the saw. Imagine a woodcutter who never stops cutting trees and finds it increasingly difficult. He doesn't realize his saw is dull. Sharpening the saw means taking the time to renew yourself in the 4 dimensions of your life: the physical, exercise, nutrition; the mental, reading, learning; the spiritual, meditating, connecting with your values; and the social/emotional, building meaningful relationships. What we must always remember from this book is the following. 1. You are the programmer. You are not your past or your circumstances. You have the ability to rewrite your script. Being proactive is the key. 2. Everything is created twice. First in the mind, then in reality. Define your vision before you act. 3. Effectiveness is a balance. It's about achieving results, the production, and taking care of the resources that allow you to achieve them, the production capability, including yourself. 4. From independence to interdependence. True success is not being a solitary, self-sufficient I, but a collaborative and co-creative we. Remember that this is just a brief summary of the potential you can get from this book. Grab a copy by supporting your local bookstore if you want to learn more. Share this summary in your communities and WhatsApp groups to keep the chain of help going. If it helped you, you can make it help someone else. Don't miss the next summary.